Carl and Brendan here from Games, Brains and Headbanging Life, gbhbl.com for short. And we are doing a reaction to the track Damnation by Cara Neir. I think I'm saying that right. Caraneir. How would you say it?
I would say the same. Cara Neir. Yeah, that's it. We're right. Everyone else is wrong.
Cool. They're a two-piece band from Arlington in Texas. Started in 2008, a shape-shifting duo who always take an experimental approach with each release. Elements of black metal, hardcore, screamo, grind, and more can be heard throughout their entire discography. This song is taken from their new album Phase Out. So, and this song is, well, the album, sorry, is a Leskai RPG concept album about the band being warped into an 8-bit video game dimension.
Right.
That's it. I know nothing else about these guys. It's been a plan to do this reaction for way too long, over a month now. So finally getting around to it. We've got the video up. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go. That's a lot of noise.
Metaled up 8-bit stuff, innit?
Yeah. What?
There's a lot going on.
Yep.
Damnation, bro.
Well,
I mean, let's just say it straight off the bat. That's nonsense, but it's very entertaining nonsense. I mean, that is chaotic. That's, I don't even, it's like 100 different things jammed into one, often with like very little structure between each section, where it almost feels like we're listening to 20-second segments.
Yep.
And
exactly
like,
what I got, yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know if it's just me, but I fucking love that sort of shit. I couldn't listen to it all the time, but personally, I love the chaotic nature of it. It puts me in mind of noise rock. It puts me in the mind of drone and stuff like that, where the aim isn't so much to just follow that traditional metal playbook and all that kind of aspects that's worked for so many bands around the entire world, but instead you just get this duo that's just going, fuck it, bang. And this is what we're going to do. And I love that. I find it incredibly entertaining. It's not, I'm not going to sit here and say that was an amazing song. And if I played that to someone out in the street, a friend who doesn't like metal or something like that, I'm going to be able to sit there and say to them, look, I'm going to always open it with these words. Listen, this is fucking weird. This is fucking weird. But hopefully you'll enjoy that weirdness, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like it's a bit more difficult for me because even as you found your positives in it by rattling off things like noise rock and drone, all genres that I have no real time for either. And I was like, yeah. I mean, the big thing for me that I kept thinking all the way through it, because it is just a song of sections. It's 2.5 minutes long, but it feels like there's about 15, 20 sections in that. Like you said, 10, 20-second long. Music, noise, some background, loads of effects, loads of shit going on. Then start the next phase of it. Now, when it gets into a phase and it's got a nice rhythm going and that, yeah, of course I enjoy that. Of course I do. It's just it's a good riff at the end of the day. Do I understand what the fuck is going on? Not really. Do I like the idea of it a little bit? Yeah, I think it's kind of funny. Not that necessarily the song on its own, but the idea, the concept behind it. You know, I would imagine, I would like to think the whole album, you know, would be quite an entertaining journey through all of this stuff.
I think so, yeah.
You know, I think that could be an interesting listen. Like you said, it definitely ain't one for, you ain't converting people to metal with a track like that.
No.
It's a, I mean, it sounds crueler than it's meant to be. I don't mean it in a cruel way, but it's a bit of a gimmick. You know, it's interesting and entertaining and a little bit funny, despite the fact that me personally, I would probably listen to that album once, enjoy it for what it is, and then never listen to it again. You know, that's the truth of it. Again, I'm not coming off that thinking like, yeah, I need to show that off, or I might listen back to that and see what else I can pick out of it. Parts of that, because of the 8-bit nature or 16-bit, I don't know, let's go 16, let's modernize.
It wasn't 16, it was 8.
But, you know, so you know, although it works quite well, obviously, you know, it does, right? It's the whole reason why there's fucking things like Nintendo Core and all that shit even fucking exists, because that clash of the deeper, darker sounds with the high, chippy noises kind of works. You know, so there are bits of it you can't help but enjoy it a little bit. You're like, oh, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. They then seem to end each section by just chucking 50 other noises and little wails and stuff in on top of that, and it's like, it's almost like each section ends with a little bit of like and then it gets back in and it's nice and steady and you're enjoying it, and it's like, stop, you know. So intriguing. Yeah, it's hard to know how to judge it, isn't it? Because, you know, when you can't judge that song, but like you said, we're not holding that up against Master of Puppets and going like, is this a really serious good metal song? No, not really. Of course. Entertaining? Yeah, it is probably.
I think what you said during it as well kind of is the best way to look at this. This is track number 2 off an album. I think in the context of the album, it could even be way more enjoyable. And if it's done anything, I think it's at least given us both interest in going, well, I'd like to hear the full thing of that, particularly if it's short and sharp tracks and you've got like, I don't know, however many, 10 tracks that's 25 minutes long. That could be a lot of fun. It could be fucking mind-melting by the end, but, you know, have to check that out. Let us know what you think of it in the comments, though. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror, and heavy metal. What else is life for?